Hi, we are back. Welcome back. Um, I can hear myself. Right, yes. Hello, we are back. Welcome back to our Call of Cthulhu game, Hungry Earth. I've just realized that I need to shift around the name tags because currently Lia is not where Lia is supposed to be. But I will do that while my lovely, lovely players introduce who they are. So, starting on the top left with Feather as always, who are you and what are you playing?
What
Hello,
are you playing?
I'm playing Teddy. I am just a guy trying to become a mayor. We're married to his lovely wife, and last time I kind of got my whole friend group sucked into the earth for a fun maze adventure that was nothing else except for fun. And now we're all tweaking on our way to my house.
Next up, Magnolia.
Hi, I'm playing Lahn Ashley, the most interesting girl in the world and God's favorite princess, it would seem. It's oh my God, it's been a day. It's we okay. Anyway, we've taken a level into cleric, so that's fun. We now have access to basic spellcasting and whatnot. It's anyways.
Next up, May. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, all. My name is May, and I play Lia Ivana Eustace Smith, who, uh, it's like, I don't know if life is paralleling things. I didn't get in a car crash, but I did hurt my arm. So, yeah, she wisely, between Moose and Snowbank, chose Snowbank. Um, and is now on the way to tell Shannon that she crashed her car.
Yes. Rose.
Hi, my name is Rose. I play Marvin. Marvin is perpetually distracted by anything and everything. And now he's like acquired a cat, and the cat is very much taking up all his attention. So when we fell in the hole in the ground, the cat ran, so Marvin ran, so he has no idea what's going on. He is outside, everyone else is outside. They didn't have a guide cat, so I'm sure they had a great time getting out. And now Leah's managed to crash her car, which is like very funny, but like you're not allowed to say that in the moment.
Yeah, usually it's not polite to laugh at people's car crashes. I will just warn Marvin.
Marvin has been like socialized at some point.
I love how you're treating him like a cat. Perfect. And last but certainly not least, Sunny K.
Hi, I'm Sunny K, and I play Shannon Joyce Whelan. She's just a she's just a girl from Boston, who trusted her friend Leah Smith to take good care of her Honda Accord and not crash it into a snowbank. And you'll never believe what happened. So now she's driving Teddy's car to Teddy's house. Teddy's having a mental break in the back seat. Lon just did magic and made something's head implode. She's having a weird day. She also is missing a fingernail now, like entirely. It's gone.
Sorry to hear that.
And she saw the face of the shadow that has been pursuing her for God knows how long.
We're in the
And now
magic
knows a
school.
little more information. Beep
And
beep, boop boop.
with all of those very, very fun. I just saw Sunny K mouth something, but I didn't hear what it was.
It was seatbelts, everyone.
Please wear your seatbelts, everyone. This is an important PSA. Buckle up.
Click it or ticket.
Click it or ticket. That's been a while since I've heard that one.
The Atlanta police will get your ass. Don't play.
So, with all that being said, welcome back. We are going to start a lovely, lovely session where one person has unlocked cleric powers, and 4 people have certainly gotten themselves into a situation. Make it 5. So, Marvin and Lia. Lia, after being checked out by the paramedics, they cleared you. They said that your arm is sprained. They've given you a sling for it. And they've said that you are free to go home, to go wherever you need to go. You've managed to bring Shannon's car to a garage, started getting worked on there by the people who work. And luckily for you, Marvin, the deer, has offered you a ride.
That's I'm really grateful for this, Marvin. It's just we've just had a bad day of it today. This is just not great. I'm so glad that you were perfectly fine. Getting out of that mine it was pretty windy. I'm glad that you got out okay as well.
Cats can smell air, so I just followed the cat. Like right here.
Oh, that is very good. I would agree with that. I sort of want to roll for nature to see what that's actually.
Go ahead, roll me.
What would that be? Survival
there's
or
an animal check or a nature or a natural world check.
I don't see an animal one. Oh, that's
Give me
stealth.
natural world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, never mind. That's natural world.
Doubt it. Yeah. Like, yeah, cats can guide you out of your tunneling mines. That makes sense. So, I'll let you know, Theodore, Teddy was looking pretty, shocked by our, little mine trip.
You think he has claustrophobia?
Maybe something like that. He was getting worse the longer we stayed down there. But he said he wanted to get back home to Thea, so, Shannon and, Lahn, were driving that way, so, if we can meet up with them, then I can explain to Shannon what happened with her car.
Do you know the way? Because last time I followed someone. Don't remember.
Yes, I'm aware of the way from the main street that we were on, which all the stores are on, to Teddy's house. Yes.
Man, I love small towns where there's exactly one main street. Meanwhile, Shannon, you pull up to the very large house that you know belongs to Teddy and Thea. Lovely 2-story thing. You know, there's a porch out back. Lovely, lovely big backyard. And you manage to pull into the driveway, park. Shannon, looking back in the mirror, Lahn and Teddy are both sitting on the back seat. Both of them seem busy, but in very different directions. Teddy seems to be focused very, very heavily on what's in his hands, whereas Lahn seems to be just sort of sitting there with the look of somebody who is still trying to come to terms with whatever just happened.
Hey, we're here. We good to get out of the car?
Thank you so much, Shannon. Teddy tries to hold on to everything while getting out of the car. It's not working very well.
It's gonna get.
Here, give me a sec. She puts the car in park, takes the key out of ignition, gets out of the car, and helps Teddy out of the side.
Thank you so much. You're great, Shannon.
You get to the door by yourself? We'll go with you. Hey, Lahn, and she's gonna circle around to the other side and just do double chauffeur duty.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Hey, Teddy, you got a big man?
He's not really looking up at you, but he is slowly walking towards the door. Yeah, thank you. I'm doing fine.
Okay, how about let's do this. She does the thing where, like, you know how when somebody's unsteady on their feet and there's like one person on each side to help you stay up. She's doing the opposite, where she's the one person in the middle helping two people stay up on her arm.
Meanwhile, Lana's fully capable of standing up on her own. She just wants to hug Shannon.
Lahn was unsteady on her feet before she got in the car, I thought.
Yeah, no, before, yes, so that's when she was like actively blacking out.
Lahn head injury Ashley.
I forgot I gave you a concussion way back when, yeah.
Lia minor concussion Smith. I have it in my notes for last week.
But yes, Teddy, you are able to, with Shannon's help, walk to the front door. You can get your keys out of your pocket, fumbling around ever so briefly. And Shannon, Lahn, the both of you realize that Teddy's front door is a double door. So there's the wooden door that you would expect on a house. But then in front of it, there's a second door that is clear. Likely something that is only closed in the summer so that the light can come in. And you watch as you see that this front door is very intricately designed. It's all these gorgeous, almost iridescent panels of glass that have been placed together in this intricate geometric pattern.
Oh, he was fucking crazy about this guy.
Lahn is going to get as close of a look to that door as she can, just for, like, honestly, it's beautiful. We'd love to see it. It's like, let's examine some glass. Let's appreciate some art. Spot hidden.
Yeah, sure, spot hidden.
I feel like there's something I should have rolled for that other than spot hidden, but I couldn't think of anything else. It's like, it's the one with the eyes.
Like arts and crafts, maybe?
I've already rolled it. I could just roll arts and crafts.
Here, Lahn, I'll appraise it as I get to the front door. How about that?
Oh, praise is also a good one.
Lia is miles away. We have no time to lose to get to the swinger party.
Oh God!
Crucially, there are no cars in the driveway other than Teddy's.
That was my question. Everybody takes a cab or has a carpool. It's like
everybody 5 deep in Teddy's fucking car.
It's like a cloud car.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, we are lack seating. It's like 7 deep in a 5-seater. It's bad. It's like a
Feather, I'm so sorry if this is not the vision you had for your character. It's just so endearing to me. Figuring out the logistics of swinging and polyamory in Winoa.
No one would come with a car. Everyone would have their other versions of secret passageways, unless it's a very low-key thing. But I would also hope that Thea would be aware that if there's something's going on, she probably needs to send all of them away.
Thea wasn't called.
We did call Thea last night.
Thea was called. Thea was absolutely called.
Thea was called, and she specifically asked for queer women.
I think she specifically asked for not Lia. The option was queer women or Lia, and she went with queer women.
Yeah, she said,
Do you know how bad of a gossip you are? If the person who interviews people and photographs people for journalistic purposes for a living are your two first options above the town gossip, that's fucking insane. Okay.
Teddy,
moving on.
With the spot hidden 1-star success, Lahn Ashley, you see that most of this stuff is just geometric patterns. There's no, like, images that you can find in it. However, you do notice that Teddy, would there be a signature on anything?
I think there would be a signature on things in the same way that every art style leaves a signature. So you've made art and that will be in your style, so people who know you will see that it's yours.
Yeah.
But it would not be a specific signature on it.
Cool. Lahn, you would notice that the way that this stuff is made is it's very reminiscent of Carlos Solano's work, but it's very clearly not by the same hands.
Noted. Okay, interesting.
Okay,
On
why
is-
why does Lan's spot hidden is 88%? I never noticed it was that high. What the heck?
it just keeps improving. I think I've only failed one improvement roll for spot hidden, and it was the last one.
The heck, man.
So
Lahn
I think
and Shannon both have gotten incredibly lucky. Sorry. Continue.
this is just logistics. We did do improvement rolls last time for Rose.
Yes.
Oh,
Rose,
I didn't do that.
Rose, go ahead and do
Yeah.
your improvement rolls now if you'd like to.
I'm gonna should I then hide them so you don't see them in the chat? Or
Yeah, sounds good.
also, how do I do this again?
Basically, roll to see if you can make the check. If you fail the check, then you get to roll 1d10 and add that to your score. If you pass the check,
Yes,
nothing
1d10.
happens.
Rose,
Okay.
do not let the enemy know what you're capable of.
Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy, Shannon, Lahn. Teddy, you managed to unlock the door. You open up the door to the house. Lahn and Shannon, because I know you're about to do it, roll me a spot hidden. Or a listen if you want to roll a listen.
I will do both. I will do both.
I said or.
Okay.
Fuck you. I did one and it was great.
Hidden spotted, you know?
Hidden has been spotted.
Okay.
Is that a 2-star success from the both of you? Goodness gracious, nothing can be
Oh my
hidden.
god.
Mom,
What are you doing interviewing people? This army of
Oh, Shannon's
Oh my God.
80. The heck.
Lahn, Shannon, the both of you see that there are no pairs of shoes at the front door. You do see that there's a small welcome mat that seems to have a little bit of snow on it. But not like copious amounts, if that makes sense. You spot that the inside is clean and well kept. Almost to a concerning extent. Like, baseboards have been wiped, floor has been mopped. There's no, like, clutter on the surfaces.
Circling right back around to serial killer theory.
new one.
You
You guys selling the house? It looks clean as a whistle in here.
Did you moving out?
Thea, I think has been very busy with like it's the cleaning it's cleaning time.
Teddy, is that you?
Thea,
Come into the kitchen quick. I got you a mug.
thank you so much, darling. He walks. He quickly speed walks into the kitchen.
You speed walk into the kitchen, Teddy, and you are greeted. Both of you, all three of you, if you go into the kitchen, are greeted by Thea. Currently dressed in a sweater, very oversized, what looks to be very, very cozy, very warm, and exercise tights. You see that she's standing near the stove. She seems to have some sort of metal pot going on it, and you smell warm milk with a whole bunch of different spices that very much remind you of the wintertime. Teddy, you are immediately handed a very large styrofoam takeout cup filled with this liquid. It is warm, but it is not burning you hot. It is what you would order at a Starbucks as kids temperature. And you watch as Thea just sort of hands it to you, takes one look at you, grabs one of your arms and goes, "Are you doing all right?"
More overwhelming than it has been before.
All right, sounds good.
It's
Doors open. I already put some of your stuff up there. Just let me know, okay?
thank you so much.
Yeah. There's a first aid kit. And she just sort of like gives you a squeeze and lets go of your arm.
Teddy moves to go upstairs with his styrofoam cup that he can only hold in one hand because he's
Fidget.
Don't bite styrofoam. Lahn, Shannon, thank you so much for driving him over. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. We took his car over, so we're gonna have to figure out a way back to the lodge. It doesn't have to be right away, whenever's convenient for you.
No, I can absolutely drive you two back over. I was about to head over to the library anyways, so...
Kinda late, no?
I mean, yeah, but I heard that the cats got a bit agitated after the window broke.
Nice. I mean, you could leave Teddy alone here?
Say again, Magnolia?
You could leave Teddy alone here?
He'll be fine for the little bit of time it takes me to get over there.
Sure.
This is going to be about when Marvin and Lia show up.
With the cat.
Magnolia, did you have something that you wanted to do?
I kind of wanted to roll psychology on the styrofoam cup bit, but I'm just going to draw my own conclusions silently, actually. I'm just going to make assumptions.
Do you want to draw them out loud? I would love to hear them.
Okay. Well, Teddy seems to have some sort of, like, let's say compulsion fixation towards glass. One would, well, if you want to extrapolate, you could say glass working. But the fact that also he was handed a styrofoam cup means this has happened. This is a semi-regular occurrence, at least enough to, like, have been, for her to be prepared for it. Like, this is like, okay, I cannot hand this man porcelain. Here you go. Like, this is, they've practiced this. They know what, there's a, what's the word I'm looking for? Procedure in place here, you know? Anyways.
I mean, yeah, the cats were just a little bit anxious after... Is that the doorbell?
It shouldn't be.
Yes,
Now,
she's
Lahn, Shannon, would you like to roll psychology?
Yes.
Love to roll psychology.
I would love nothing more than to roll psychology.
Huge fans of rolling psychology over here.
At this juncture.
Psychology rolled, you know?
So, not Lia. Shannon, Lahn, the both of you watch as the moment Thea looks out and sees Lia waving at the window. Just sort of...
For the record, told her where we were going, did not tell her to come with us. Told her to take my car to the lodge, where they came together.
I'll get the door. Lahn's going to spare Leah's life once more and go up to the door.
Lahn, actually, as you say you're going to go get the door, you would see out of the corner of your eye that Thea's entire body tenses up.
I'll be back. Noted.
You missed that, Shannon, because you only got a 1-star success.
That's fine.
Lahn's gonna go get the door and like open it, but not like move out the way.
Yeah. You see that Leah's arm is in a sling. Marvin's car is parked in the driveway. Shannon's car is not.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, Lahn.
Yeah. Hi. Why are you here?
I needed to tell Shannon, and I knew that you all were going to be here. Has Teddy gotten some help? I'm just hoping.
Fine at the moment. Teddy is.
Okay, that's good to
All
hear.
of you hear a shattering of glass from somewhere upstairs in the house.
I assume that's normal.
I want to roll. When Lahn says that. What's the one that like figure out if they're lying? Psychology. Yep.
Marvin is still like mostly outside, but the fact that he hears it.
Yeah, Marvin, you would hear it as well.
Marvin's just gonna like look in and see if anyone looks concerned, and if no one looks concerned, then I guess it's fine.
Lia?
Yeah.
I mean, Lahn hasn't really lied to you before. In fact, she helps you a lot with getting Marvin under control. So yeah,
Yeah.
probably fine.
She's got journalistic integrity. What are you talking? Yeah, exactly.
And I'm gonna say with this
Ever
fumble
lied to me.
specifically, you're not going to pick up on Thea's weirdness.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Yeah, I wanted to talk to Shannon. If you could come outside, I'd
Shannon, can you come here?
Yeah. Shannon stands like above Lon's head in the doorway. Scooby-Doo-esque. Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, right here.
Where's the car?
Okay. I need to apologize to you. Currently your car is in the repair shop. It was the choice between a large moose. Did you? I think we saw it on the way there, and a snowbank, and I chose the snowbank.
See, I know you vaguely drove your car. I know you vaguely drove the car into the snow. Did you floor it hard enough to run into the bank and ruin the car?
It's just like the front bumper. It's just cosmetic, but it does need just a little bit of work. I'll pay for it.
Psychology.
I'll pay for all of it.
Go ahead, psychology.
Psychology, I need to know if this woman is good for it.
I wanted psychology on. If I could, I would like to roll psychology on Shannon just to see how much she's actually freaking out.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm terrible at it, so I'm hoping. Ah, damn it.
By the way, Feather, you can do whatever weird shenanigans you want to do if you want to throw in other noises that they hear.
You have trouble seeing if it's just this northeasterner is kind of mean versus this woman has $1,000 to her name. She is not going to be able to afford this until her next paycheck comes in for whatever commission work clears from last month.
You don't know whether Leah's lying or not? Like, she seems to be well respected in the community, so you're sure that the work will get done? Leah, it is cosmetic on the front bumper, and one of the tires is just gone. Just gone.
How is a tire gone?
Got stuck in the snow.
No, yeah, and let's see. Let's make up a name for a mechanic.
Craig.
Greg.
Greg.
And Craig's
I'm
wife.
resisting the urge. I'm resisting the urge.
Craig's wife owes me a solid, so it shouldn't take too much time at all, even with the weather. They'll come in. It might be just a few days. If you need to continue to if you need rides or if you need to drive a car, I can loan you mine for a little bit if that needs to happen.
He has got us on the way back up.
Well, I suppose it's returning the favor, huh?
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for your candor and for your willingness to be straightforward with me about the circumstances of my greatest asset. I'm gonna call my mother. When there is a God damn it, that raku that's really good. Craig is highly recommended. One would say at the top of the list. That's really good. That's really good. I'm gonna call my mother because a lot of the time the car insurance policy letters get sent to her address whenever Thea is in a spot to let me borrow her phone.
No, I can let you borrow the phone. You four should really get home before the snow gets much worse. Come in.
Yeah,
I'll let you borrow
we
the
can
phone
get
for
out of here
now,
too.
Question.
Yes.
Would Thea notice the cat just vibing on like the dashboard of the car?
See, here's the thing. I had decided that Thea would not notice the cat unless the cat was brought up. The cat has now been brought up.
Ah,
Yep.
Quantum cat only exists when observed.
Thea
Schrodinger's
starts
cat.
to wave you guys
Schrodinger's
in,
cat.
and then goes, "Oh, Marvin, that's your car, right?
yeah.
You should get your
Hard to
furry
miss.
friend inside. It's a bit too cold to leave him out."
He escaped again. Question.
Yeah.
The cat kind of got acquired at the library. He was in my coat, and I was not as aware as I should have been of what's happening with the things on my body. And like a cat, like the van's no place for a cat, as you can see. He gets up all the time. Can you?
And Thea's just gonna take the kitten as you're handing it over. I can certainly put up lost cat flyers if that's what you're.
No. He lived in the library, and like when the glass came down, I shielded him, and then he decided to get in my coat, not telling her that like I absolutely put the cat in the coat.
He lived in the library.
Yeah.
We only have 2 library cats.
Well, now you have a third. Congratulations.
Sure. Come inside.
Okay.
Thea,
Marvin's not gonna say-
Thea, if truly, if this is not a good time, we've got the means to go. We can get out of here.
It's not a good time, but it would be incredibly rude of me to not let you at least call your mother.
You do that at the lodge. If need be, up to you. Is she like giving the face that's like, just fucking do it?
She's definitely giving the energy of like, I don't want you here, but I want you to stop fighting me so you leave faster.
Marvin doesn't notice any of this shit.
No.
The reading body language, unfamiliar with that. Was never taught it.
You know, I think it would be best for us if we were just to let you get to like just get to say he seems like he's touchy at the moment.
My car's got 4 seatbelts. Like they're maybe hidden under some stuff, but there's definitely a 4th seatbelt.
I don't know. There are 4 seats in your.
There's
I mean,
3 in the front bit, and then 1 at like the table in the back, but it does have a seatbelt. I had
You
it
know what?
installed.
Mhm.
I don't remember why. There was definitely a reason, but I forgot.
That reason would be the law, Marvin.
False!
No, you're allowed to-
False!
no,
False.
you're
Winoa
allowed to-
exists in a
Yeah.
location where
You're right. It's too
Seatbelts
early. It's too
and
early.
don't
It's
have
too
to have
early.
seatbelts.
You're right. It's too early. You're right. It's too early. I was wrong. It's too early.
I can just hold on to something. It's fine. We can go. We can
It may have
leave.
been an
Yeah.
accident.
We've got a phone at the lodge, and also Leah can debrief a little bit more of what actually happened to the cow
All right.
in the van. Please have a good night. Let us know if anything happens with Teddy. Okay?
Will do. I'll call one of you. Drive safe, okay?
Of course. Out.
Kathy.
Now. Go.
Marvin never entered,
So,
but he's definitely like opening up the back and like, shit, stuff needs to go places because this seat needs to be accessible.
Marvin.
I can sit somewhere else.
Marvin,
No,
I
you're
want to
wearing a
describe what
seatbelt.
the inside of your van looks like.
Yes, previously I described it as a maximalist nightmare, and it absolutely is. So there's 3 seats in the front, driver's seat, and then like a skinny bench that fits 2 people if they're like small or relatively skinny. Like it fits 1 person comfortably and 2 if you need to. And then in the back there's like a little table with like a tiny little toaster oven thing. It's not connected, but I have one. And it has a chair with another seat belt. Everything's covered in clothes and stuff, random junk acquired over years of travel. There's also definitely like a bag of bread that should have been way more clothes 3 days ago. That probably should be thrown out at this point. He's a bachelor.
I'm
No
gonna
one's
say-
ever judged him on it.
Marvin voiced, they hate how much it takes for us to be
And then
happy.
at the back there's like a bed that's covered in more stuff than bed.
I am going to add one other thing to your car, Marvin, which is as you were cleaning off the chair for Lahn, the three of you would see a little plastic box, like one of those beading boxes, with all the little like compartments. And the inside has a whole bunch of different colored rhinestones in it.
And that's just going on the bed. And then someone who's not Lia can sit here. And then Lia and the other person are gonna sit with me up front. So
Do you need help navigating, or are you good?
Lia helped me get here. And like I understood that fine enough. I only like went right when I meant to go left once. But that's a me problem, not a Lia problem.
Someone else to drive?
You can probably drop me off first, Marvin, and then from there how to get to the lodge, Shannon, or
I'll take shotgun.
I'm fine in the back. We'll live.
There is a seatbelt. You will live. Morphin's best skill is drive auto.
Marvin was saying that like as a threat. You will live.
And hold on, what is Marvin's drive auto?
You want to know?
Yeah, I would love to know, actually.
65.
Pretty good.
That's the only thing he's good at.
That's a pretty good drive auto, however, capping out, that does feel rough.
He's not good at very many things.
So,
Wait,
Marvin.
still,
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
I was just saying, we still love him. That's our boy.
So, Marvin, you slide on into the driver's seat. Lia, Shannon, you take shotgun. And Lahn, you end up sitting in the back. On this little bench, there is a seatbelt that you find. You can tell that it has not been used much.
Is the bench clear?
Yeah.
Lahn's going super fine. She's going side, but she's going lateral.
What's
Lahn
my
is now lateral. Are you using the seatbelt?
I don't know how she would. She's like, it's the 80s. She's not.
If you're a legal adult,
Marvin's not going until the seatbelt is locked.
if you're a legal adult in the United States today, it is not illegal for you to sit in the backseat without a seatbelt. So I've been told. I don't know if that's true, but
That's fair, but also
Marvin's unfortunately doing the
the
thing
one
I
driving.
do every time I get in the car, which is get into the back row, and if no one else is sitting back there, just...
So, Marvin, you're not starting the car, are you?
Nope.
Huh?
Ah, seatbelt. It's there. Use it.
that's a good seatbelt noise.
That was such a good seatbelt.
Marvin, you start the engine on your car and you're able to pull out onto the main road again. Now, as you guys get a couple of feet, maybe about 200 feet from Teddy's house, the snowstorm starts blowing in. Marvin, I am going to need a drive auto check from you.
No, I shouldn't have bragged about it.
can we help?
You told me 3 weeks ago.
Never
that you
mind,
wanted
he's
to roll
perfect.
Drive auto,
He's
so
the
I'm gonna make
perfectest
you roll
boy.
Drive auto.
I'm
He's
a
great.
fine
He's
driver.
wonderful. And next week, that score is going to be 75.
Hell yes.
I doubt it.
You flick on your lights, you flick on your windshield wipers, and you just keep going. You can only see about 15 feet ahead of you, but that's all you need, really. And as you're driving, Marvin, you get the sense that you are being followed. But there's no headlights in your back mirror. You don't see anything off to either side. It's more just the hairs on the back of your neck standing up, and you get that very distinct feeling of something is watching me. And I don't know what.
Is it any of the other people in the car?
I mean, Lia is there.
Fair. That would justify it well enough.
As you keep driving and as you start heading towards Lia's house, I want all of you to roll me a spot hidden.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy, can I roll spot hidden? Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Unhidden's your spot, I guess.
Unhidden's your spot. Like, Leah
Everyone
passes,
succeeded
Lahn
except
passes,
Marvin.
Shannon passes.
Marvin's driving.
Marvin's
Yeah,
driving.
he's not
okay.
looking.
Marvin's
focusing
also
on other
just shit
things.
at looking.
You start.
We'll say I don't want to do this, but I also think it'd be funny if I have a detriment roll if they gave me any drugs. The EMT gave me.
I don't think the EMT's
meds.
gonna give any drugs.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah. You, as you're sort of driving and giving directions, you see a shadow pass by the side of the car. It's just very dark against the relative whiteout of the rest of it. Shannon and Lahn, the both of you see this same sort of shadow. But then you guys, sort of knowing about it, you keep a watch for it and you see it again. And it's the same shape following alongside the right or the left-hand side of the car.
Hey.
Yeah.
She's calling to it.
And as soon as you start calling to it, it stops and it disappears into the snow.
Oh, come on.
I also think Lahn froze.
Did we? Oh, no.
They're
What?
back.
No, I was holding a pose. All right.
Ah, look very convincing.
Lahn is gonna try to like I don't know how far the bench is from like the passenger seat. Do you know this one too, Shannon?
It was worth it to ask, right?
I mean, everyone figures.
I think we all just need to end this day and go to sleep, and not talk to any shadows.
Why are you talking to shadows?
What you're doing?
I don't know
And
why.
Shannon went home and talked to shadows.
Luckily, the rest of your drive is uneventful. You are able to drop Lia off at home. I love when I can give my players such relief with the "it was uneventful." And Lahn, Shannon, and Marvin, all three of you make it back to the lodge safely. You all... Well, okay. Marvin parts ways with the other two of you for the night.
Completely unbothered. He had just a normal day, except he fell in a hole for a bit.
You did have to give the cat back. You did give the cat back.
I gave the cat back voluntarily.
That's fair.
Marvin was part of a like zero casualty, well, there's your problem episode. Like the rest of us are not doing great, but Marvin's like fine.
Marvin's
He's having a day.
thriving.
Marvin gets back to his hotel room and sees that there's like chocolates that have been left on the pillow.
He's
No,
staying in
Marvin
the...
doesn't have a hotel room. He's
I'm so sorry. You're absolutely correct. I'm so sorry. Marvin is driving to a parking lot for the night and just meets a guy who's handing out hot chocolate on the side of the road.
Hell yeah.
Wow, winning! My life's amazing.
It's really good.
Actually,
Marvin.
Marvin Johnson is the people's princess.
Truly.
But
Marvin's the people's princess. Lahn is something else's princess.
Yeah, that's favorite princess.
So, all five of you are able to sit down and have a night.
Can I call my mom?
Okay, you want to call your mom. Lia, what do you want to do?
I'd like to dust my entire house.
Go ahead. Give me an arts and crafts roll.
I just need a moment to calm down.
Lia,
I do a bad job.
Lia, you're moving some of the furniture. Like, you start dusting and then you realize, no, this yellow is on the wrong wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you start moving it, and now your entire night is being spent rearranging your furniture.
Yep.
Oh no.
Shannon, you want to call your mother.
I do want to call my mother. What time is it in Winoa?
It's like 6-ish.
Oh, she's gonna be so upset I'm interrupting dinner.
Speaking of dinner, do you want me to I can go grab I'm gonna go grab us something to eat.
Yeah, here.
If you need, like,
Take. She hands you like $15 cash.
I... Oh, jeez. I don't. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's gonna go.
It's a rough night. The check that I'm about to get from my last job hasn't come into my mom's house yet. I need her to wire this to me.
Don't. Hey, I've got dinner. Don't worry about it. Any food allergies? Anything you eat and die?
She holds back the urge to say something fucking snarky, like, I'm Boston Irish. I don't have any food allergies.
That's actually so funny.
Please, the only thing I'm allergic to is seasoning. Never mind. She's not gonna say that. But she is when Lahn puts her hand on her, just very gingerly going to put her hand on top as well.
Aww.
And give it the squeeze.
I'll be back.
Lahn, I have a very important question for you. Where are you getting dinner?
I assume they have, if they do breakfast at the lodge, they would also do, like, meals throughout the day. If not, Lahn might just get in her car and, like, see what's around. Check the Yellow Pages drive somewhere, you know?
Okay, they do have a restaurant at the lodge that you can go to if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can leave the lodge to acquire food elsewhere.
It is a snowstorm outside.
It is a snowstorm outside.
She's gotta get food from the lodge.
Cool. You go downstairs, you place an order, you are told to wait. Or go back upstairs to your room and they'll bring it up.
She's going to sit on whatever, like, sort of seating is available, I guess, in the lobby and go through, like, review notes, basically.
You do that. You also see that they have a complimentary cider station in the lobby tonight. Some very delicious warm apple juice. Shannon. Hello?
Hi, Mom.
Oh, Shanny, darling. Oh my goodness. You called right when we were playing bridge. How are you?
Yep, I know.
Say hi to your grandma.
Oh, hi, Mamo. How you doing?
Oh, Shannon. Lovely to hear your voice. I'm glad you're doing all right.
I'm sorry to... Ma, I need to borrow you just for, like, a minute.
Oh, all right. Yeah, how can I help you, Shanny dear?
There was a car crash. Nobody got hurt. We're okay. The front got totaled.
Oh, Shannon, darling.
So the insurance claim is gonna go to your house.
Yeah.
I think. Can you just mail it to me? I'm staying at this lodge for a while, so you can just forward it to me when it's in.
Accord, right?
It's on the Accord, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll mail it to you. Can you give me the address here? I'll write it down.
Yeah, she gives the lodge address, and she also, gives the wire information for the bank in town.
Yeah. You hear in the background something like a, "Hey, why are you talking like that? What happened to my darling Shannon?"
Irate Irish noises in the background.
All right, I've got the wiring address for the bank, and I've got the mailing address for the lodge. All right, anything else you need?
Do not tell Dad, and for the love of God, do not tell Colleen.
I can promise the dad one.
Hi, Col. How you doing?
Hi, Shanny. How you doing?
Fuck off. All right.
Yeah, I love you too. Just don't use the shirt that you stole from me, all right?
I couldn't dream of it. She's wearing it right now.
She's wearing it right now.
She's wearing it right now. It is covered with dirt. It is covered with blood.
Oh no.
It's gonna need some work when I bring it back.
You're in the Midwest, right? You should bring me back one of them IPAs they do up there.
Oh, the shit they brew here, you couldn't handle.
Oh,
Iris, let's go.
you think you know so much better than me just because you're a little bit older.
Yeah. Correct.
Well, at least I didn't get into a car crash.
You know what? I didn't either. This is your lesson. This is your lesson from your Ma. Turn the phone off of speaker.
All right, hang on. It's this button here.
This is your lesson from your big sister. Don't lend your car out to somebody who you just met. Ma, I have an awkward question to ask you.
Yeah.
You know how a while back I asked for all those film negatives from like our old photos I was doing the album project when I was in between jobs.
Our childhood vacations, of course.
And I noticed something weird in the photos, and I sent it to you and Carl and Taryn, and you didn't see anything weird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that, like if it's a problem with my development process, and I wonder if it goes all the way back to old photos too. So was there anything weird when I was a kid, or like when I was a baby with like a boy or another family, or
what you are going to hear, Shannon, is you are going to hear your mother take in just like a little bit of a choked breath. And then your mom's voice comes back, but it's a lot quieter, it's a lot softer.
Mom?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just stepping out for a little bit of air. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Shannon, I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't want you to worry. Back when I was pregnant with you, there was some curiosities. The doctor kept telling us we were only having one. We were only having you. But one of your grandma's friends, you know her, Agnes? She lived a couple streets down. She
I remember.
gave us a reading back when I was pregnant. She wanted to see if we wanted to know what gender you were going to be so we could pick out a name. And she said that we needed to pick out 2 names.
She got all that from tea leaves?
It was she had like this rock on a string. She like bound my hand with it, and then after a little while, I don't know how it works. So we ended up picking out 2 names, and one of the names was, and Sunny K, please remind me the name.
I'm sending it to you right now.
How could you do this to me?
Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I almost typoed it.
That's what you get. I love how I just got a notification that I have the name, but I cannot see the name. There it is. So we picked out Shannon, and then we picked out Sean to match. But you were the only baby born, so I don't know.
It's real weird, Ma. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing.
Like
I didn't.
said, I didn't want to worry you.
No, I don't mean to scare you. Just a weird thought. It looked like it could have been, cousin Davy or something in the background of the pictures, which is probably what it is. But I figured I would ask.
I mean,
don't worry about me, okay?
No, Shanny. If you think you're seeing people that could exist, that's pretty big. You should either be careful about it or be friends with it. It's kind of a case-per-case basis.
Is my mother the nurse really giving me ghost story talk right now?
Oh, look, if I said nothing about it, you know that my mom would have my ass.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll talk
in
to you.
Just a minute. Give me a second, Mama.
I'll talk to you about it a little bit more later, okay? But for now, just keep an eye on the insurance stuff. I gotta go.
I'll
Love
send it
you.
over as soon as it comes in. Don't worry about that, Shani.
Yeah.
All right, I love you.
Okay. Fuck!
She didn't say I love you back. Huh.
She said I love you.
No, Shannon didn't say I love you.
Colleen. Colleen, you fuck. She's never seeing that shirt again.
Ah, no!
Shannon just sits on the edge of the bed and looks at the mirror in the bathroom and just looks.
Teddy. Teddy. Please paint me a picture on what's happening right now in Teddy's life. Also, roll me an arts and crafts roll, please.
I will roll you an arts and crafts.
Thanks.
Damn.
That's an insane roll.
Teddy?
Uh-huh.
Teddy!
3-star success.
So we pan over to Teddy. Feather, do you want to describe what Teddy's attic looks like?
Yeah, if you were to come in, it's one of these attics with a really big round glass window. And if you come in and you open the door, you will immediately see a really big stained glass piece of Thea. And she's got like a setting sun behind her. And she's just, Thea, she's really pretty. And then if you look at other corners in the room, you will see in one corner you see that there's visibly older projects. Some of them are trying to recreate the Solana project with the sun, but in different ways. But you also see a few other projects. Some are people, some are animals or scenes. And then on the other side of the room, you see a really big workbench with a ton of different tools. And Teddy's standing there. He's hunched over. He's got like 5 or 6 styrofoam cups next to him. There's also like a first aid kit right there, and it's open and it obviously needs to be used.
There is also a post-it note in that first aid kit, which is "Be safe, darling. Heart, Thea."
No.
I am sobbing a little bit over the Thea stained glass. Don't worry about it.
You should. If the sun is now setting, that would mean that the sun perfectly sets into the glass round window, and so that it perfectly lights up that specific. Like he put that there for a very specific reason, so that it perfectly lights up Thea.
Oh.
Man loves his wife so much the Catholic Church would call it idolatry.
So as we join Teddy today in his attic, you also see that whatever Teddy is working on currently, Teddy, you feel so in that flow state. The outside world has ceased to exist to you. Looking at your bench, you know that Thea has been up at least 5 more times to bring you more drink, more food. There's a plate of cheese and crackers next to you. But you didn't register her coming in. You didn't register her, sort of bringing you the food, bringing you the drink. You didn't register anything other than what your hands are working on. Scoring the glass, cutting those small pieces, lining everything up, making sure that all of the small little clank noises that you hear as they just sort of bash against each other. It is so tactile, it is so physical, and it is the only thing that is abating that itching that you had felt in your hands since you left the mine. And promised Scout that you'd come back. And you feel in your mind, you have that thought, and it shocks you because usually you can't think of anything other than what you're working on. And the moment you have it, and the moment you recognize that thought, you feel that itch under your skin come back so much stronger.
The itch for working on the project or the itch for going to the mine?
The itch for working on the project. But you notice that you are able to still your hands ever so temporarily. Teddy, what would you like to do?
I would like to try to talk to Thea.
Of course. You open up the door to your attic, head back down the stairs, and even though it's very late at this point, you see Thea sitting there in the kitchen. She's working on a crossword puzzle. You smell food on the stove. You know that there's a portion there for you if you want it, though Thea never expects you to get it. Oh. Hey, Teddy. Everything
Hey, Joe.
going better?
And I was able to get out of it for a second. I do think later I'll need to go back.
It's alright.
Thank you so much for taking care of me.
It's no trouble at all, dear. And Thea stands up. She walks over to you. And she just sort of throws her arms around your shoulder, around your neck. She lets you sway in place. Tries to just ground you a little bit. Now, do you think you can eat a little bit of dinner?
I think that would probably be good for me.
Alright. Thea heads over to the stove. You watch as she takes out a paper plate. Plastic, it is plastic cutlery, but it's very specifically like soft toddler plastic cutlery. And, what's Teddy's comfort food?
I am not the most familiar with American staples, so I will go for mac and cheese.
You see that Thea scoops out this large scoop of mac and cheese, grabs out what looks to be breaded chicken that's been cut up into little strips, and just sort of brings you over this plate. And you see that there are already cut up peppers, paprika, and cucumber on the table. There you go, eat up.
Thank you so much. Teddy starts eating, and now and then, I hope that my audio quality still works.
You're good.
While Teddy's eating, at some point he starts talking about the things that have happened. Like, he's kept Thea up to date. They talk pretty much every day about what's their day, how their day has been. But he now specifically wants to start talking about. You look very difficult. And now he specifically starts to talk about having made this promise and now thinking about it and feeling a difficult way about it.
Luckily, I just rolled a sanity check for Thea, if you were wondering.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds really difficult, dear.
Yeah. I don't want to. I feel like the past has dragged me back.
That's fair. He is dead. If you think you need to do this, I won't stop you. Sorry. I don't have a preference either way. Because I want you to do what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the stress of the mayoral campaign getting to you.
It could be.
And Scout meant a lot to you. And I don't expect you to forget that. I don't expect that to stop. I just don't want you to hurt yourself in accident.
I want to be careful with it.
Okay.
I will try my best to make sure I stay unharmed.
Good. I don't feel super comfortable driving on roads like this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of your new friends could help you if you were going to go back over there, but otherwise, if you want to just go back to working on your, on your glass, that's also fine.
I think it might be better for me to wait for another moment, maybe when the storm is not this bad. Or you're making a face.
I'm definitely making a face on this one, okay?
Can I psychology my DM?
Hey DM, should I roll for what the weather report was like a day ago?
I think that'd be a great thing to roll for.
Roll for keeper.
yes.
Roll for keeper.
Roll for keeper psychology.
Roll for psychoanalysis.
No, I'm making a face because Feather and I had a lovely chat about this a couple of days ago.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just very surprised at the way this is going. I don't hate it, I'm just surprised.
Yeah. My personal interpretation of this moment is that Teddy is still basically with one hand at his table doing his thing. So he's been able to drag himself back here for the first time ever. But it's a very short line. He knows he's not going to be able to fully. And because there's a snowstorm outside, he's just a second ago promised Lia he would try to stay safe. And I think if I went out right now in the snowstorm, that would not be keeping that promise.
Teddy, as you were talking to Thea, and very specifically as you were talking about the events of the past day, you start to hear singing from your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And it is that same song that you have been hearing all throughout town.
If I can see out of the kitchen window,
Yeah, of course.
I would like to try looking out it.
You look out the kitchen window, and you see at the very far edge of your property, back towards where the well house is, there is a golden retriever standing on the far edge of the property.
Dogs can't sing.
You can't make out any specific details because it is still very snowy, it is still very blizzardy, but it is about the shape and the size of a golden retriever. This animal doesn't mean anything particular to you. You've never seen it before. Of course there's been dogs that have gone missing in Winoa, but that's nothing strange. Rather, the interesting thing to you is it's standing there right next to the well house. And you almost feel like you are being watched as much as you are watching it. And then it sits down right next to the door.
Do I recognize this as Scout?
You would definitely be reminded of Scout, if only in personality.
Is it possible for me to look any closer?
You would have to go outside. Surprisingly, you notice that while you are sitting here and hearing that singing, that the urge to create is still there, and it's still in your body, but it's almost like it's being pushed down, like it's being dampened.
Mm-hmm. Thea, I see something outside and I'm quickly gonna check it out.
Sure thing. I'll keep the porch lights on for you.
Thank you so much. He tries to go to the forest edge.
As you head towards the forest edge. I assume you put on your snow boots, you put on your jacket.
I put on all of my winter things.
Good. As you head out, you notice that every step you take away from your house and every step you take towards the well, that overwhelming desire to create disappears just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you are most of the way to the well house, it's back to what you feel on a normal day. It's there and it's always in the back of your mind, just like a cut on the bottom of your foot. Every time you take a step, you notice it's there. But if you're sitting down, you can just barely avoid it. As you approach, you see that figure that's sitting there is a dog. They are what looks to be deep brownish russet color. And as they sit there, you see that they are old. They are grizzled. Their muzzle, their ears are this gray fur. Eyes clouded over. And their body is... It's not wasted away completely, but it's definitely a ghost of a healthier dog. It's a dog that's been in, the later years of its life for a long time. And you don't see any injuries on it. You don't see any cuts or bruises or anything. However, as you get closer, you do notice that this dog, you can't see its breath.
Mm-hmm.
Every exhale you take, you see your breath billowing around you, but this dog, you don't. And as you get closer, it just sort of sits back up a little bit from where it had been laying. And it looks at you. And you see it starts wagging its tail.
I hold out my hand to it.
It leans forward and it sniffs you a little bit. And it sits back, stands up, does a big shake to get the little bit of snow that's collected off. And then you see that it stands looking at the door to the well house, just sort of pointing its nose at the handle.
If I take a step towards the well house, will it go with me? Or does it stay at the edge?
It's currently right next to the well house.
Oh, yeah. I open the door, but I don't step in.
As you open the door, the dog sort of pushes past you a little bit, worms its way inside. And you watch as it puts its front two paws up on the edge of the well, and then realizes that you've not followed it, and just sort of looks back at you and barks once. It's an old
Can I
bark.
see? Can I see in the well house?
Yeah.
Is there light?
There's just enough light that you can see inside, and you know that there is a switch on the side.
Mm-hmm. I want to make sure that there's not a cop in my well.
That's
So
fair!
I want to be very careful about cops that might be in my well.
That's super fair. How are you going to check if there's a cop in your well?
What do I roll for a cop in my well?
Spot hidden?
Okay.
You know what? Fair question to ask of me.
You know what? Fair question to ask as an American.
That's a 1-star success.
Teddy, moving in very, very slowly, looking down the well, and shining a flashlight downstairs that you have in your jacket. You see that in your well, there is water. You don't see anything floating in it. Does not look like there are cops in your well.
Perfect.
You do hear as you step closer to the well that the dog starts whining a little bit and sort of pointing its nose up at the bucket.
Can I look at the bucket?
It's tied up top. It's a little bit dusty, but it's empty.
Can I psychology this dog?
Yes, go ahead. Psychology this dog.
That's a 1-star success.
You think that this dog wants a drink. This dog seems to be very friendly to you. It seems to be acting in the sense of, I know that you are a friendly person and I want something.
Mm-hmm. I try to get the dog a drink.
Yeah. As you begin cranking the bucket down, the old mechanism that you haven't used in a while sticks a little bit at the start, but then very quickly the gears sort of get used to moving again. You're able to send the bucket down. You wait until it fills up with water, it stops floating, and then you pull it back up. As soon as it starts getting close, you see that the dog puts his paws back up and is craning its neck over to try and reach the bucket.
I try to make sure that the dog doesn't fall.
It doesn't reach the bucket. You are preventing it from falling. As you touch the dog, Teddy, its fur is ice cold.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel any body heat coming off of this dog at all.
I thought I might.
Yeah. But if you finish pulling the bucket up and you place it down on the ground, the dog sort of jumps down and immediately starts drinking a little bit from... Actually, before the dog starts drinking from the water, as you pull the bucket off, you see that the water is very, very clear, except for what looks to be almost shimmers of red. It's the same sort of particulates that you saw in the church. It's the same sort of particulates you saw at the other house that you visited, at the Evans's farm. It's in your well water as well.
Yeah.
The dog begins to go towards the bucket. Do you try and stop it?
No, it's dead. What's a bit of rust gonna do?
That's fair. The dog begins to take big old mouthfuls of this water. Until after a certain point, the bucket's only about half full and the dog sort of backs up and goes blum, 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 smacks its chops a little bit. And walks over so that it's behind your legs, sort of presses against your leg for a second, and then sits down in a heel.
Mm-hmm. Does it look at me?
It looks at you.
Can you give me a paw?
Bop. It lifts up one of its paws, flops it into your hand.
Good boy.
It's a little bit wet, a little bit of a wet paw.
Yeah. Do I recognize this dog from any missing posters or families that I've visited, or...
You recognize this dog, Teddy. Give me a history check. Tell me how well you recognize this dog.
1 star.
With a 1-star success, you recognize that this is a dog that went missing when you were about 12. You don't remember whose it was at this point, but you do remember that as you were riding your bike around town with Scout, you both saw this very kind-looking dog. Very old dog, had unfortunately gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
It never turned up again. The sort of official story about it was it knew that its time was about to come and just sort of left its family. Left out into the woods, died either by natural causes or something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It sits up and looks at you, and it just sort of presses its nose into your leg.
I give it a little pat on its head.
It does it again. It just very briefly sort of pokes into your leg as if to get your attention.
I look... Can I see... Does he give any hint at what he wants?
He sort of, after he pokes you again, he stands up and circles around the bucket.
Uh-huh.
And then pokes your leg again.
More water?
Pokes you, circles around the bucket, pokes your leg.
I try to get him more water.
You do this, you bring up the bucket again, it's still got those little red flakies in it. And there's a full bucket of water on the ground, and it just sort of looks at it, comes up, sits next to you, and then pokes your leg.
Can I roll psychology again?
With your first psychology, I will give you the answer to this.
Okay.
You get the sense that the dog is telling you to drink.
Thea's given me enough to drink.
It stands up. It gives not a bark, but like a just sort of an exhalation of breath that ends up making like a pokes your leg, circles around the bucket, and pokes your leg again. Stamps its little paws.
I stick a finger into the water. I take off my gloves and I stick a finger into the water. Are there any red specks on my finger?
There are a few red specks on your finger. Also, it's very cold.
It is very cold. Oh, am I gonna pull a Lahn? Am I gonna do what Lahn does?
Sorry, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Drink.
What happens if I just try to leave?
It doesn't get in front of you or anything. It just, like, makes that same pay attention to me noise.
Uh-huh.
And then noses the bucket.
Stick my finger in my mouth.
Teddy.
I hope that's enough.
Teddy. It's very cold. It tastes clear. It tastes clean. You don't taste any rust or anything like that. And as you... Do you swallow?
I think you know the answer to that question.
I can't hear Feather!
He doesn't taste anything weird at all.
No.
Do I swallow? Do I continue making bad decisions?
You hear the singing.
How do I feel in my hands?
Other than just sort of a little bit cold from the temperature, nothing has changed yet.
Okay.
As you've waited quite a while, though,
Yeah.
I am going to say that that last little bit of like, I have to work right now. I have to get this energy out of me. I have to create right now. You feel as it just sort of starts to melt a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. He swallows.
And then it drops further. It's still there. It's still it pulls at you a lot. But it's less. Lahn.
Yes.
At this point, you and Shannon are eating dinner. And out of nowhere, you get hit with just this feeling of heart-clenching anxiety. the fear of being late on rent. It is the fear of not having enough for groceries this week. It is the fear of watching someone make a bad decision that you can't do anything to help.
When I guess yeah, if I go for a long shot, I'll be able to like connect this to like logically make the connection from like this feeling of sudden dread to anything other than am I having a heart attack?
The only thing I think you would get is you feel flushed. You feel very, very warm. It starts in your heart and it just sort of like bursts out and upwards.
Objectively too young. Hot flash. Is it warm in here? Are you? She's gonna go up and check the thermostat. She's gonna.
Thermostat's at a very nice 72.
72? Jesus Christ!
Where do you keep your thermostat?
Yeah, no, that's a
69.
72. Hot as fuck inside. That's nuts.
It's usually 68, 69.
Fine, it's a very nice 69. 67 if I want to get the Gen Zers, the Gen Alphas.
Damn, inflation's so bad they can only afford 6-7. That I did not come up with that. I stole that.
That's so good though.
It's my favorite bit. Anyway, no, Lahn, I feel okay. Are you all right? Are you? What are you feeling right now? Can you describe it?
Overwhelming dread.
Okay.
Do you want a psychology for me really quickly, Lahn?
Yeah, no, psychology.
You're gonna succeed because everyone succeeds at everything. Oh, damn.
She's not gonna
Marvin
succeed.
should also be having a thing. LOL. Marvin will get a thing in a second.
Marvin's fine.
Yep, no, never mind. You get no further information.
Actually,
You can push the roll.
yeah. Okay, I can't push the roll. No, I forgot I could do that. Like, nah. Well, that's so funny.
That's disrespectful.
Well,
Kind of flipping me off.
so, Lahn, as you trying to sort of sit there and figure out what it is that you are feeling, you feel something begin to slip, and all of a sudden it feels almost like you're lying on the floor. Shannon, Lahn is still standing upright.
Place hand on shoulder gently.
And as Lahn turns to face you, Shannon, something about the way that she is holding her face is very, very clearly not Lahn. It's Lahn's face, it's Lahn's eyes looking back at you. But there's just a lot of primal fear on there.
Hey.
And it's only a split second, Lahn, and then you're back standing upright looking at Shannon.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Right?
We're here.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're here. We're
here.
There's nothing outside the door. What are you feeling?
I don't. It is.
And Lahn, the feeling completely disappears. You're still you. You can still feel afraid if Lahn would feel afraid. but the feeling that is being pushed onto you is gone completely.
Can I roll something to see what that was?
Can you roll what?
Can I roll something to see what the hell that was?
Cthulhu Mythos? Psychology?
Psychology, I'll do.
If you don't roll Cthulhu Mythos Lahn well,
Well, would you like to guess what my Cthulhu Mythos score is? I'll give you a hint. It is the lowest out of anyone in this group.
Mine's 1. No, 4.
Oh, never. Yep, it is still the lowest of anyone in this group.
famously normal woman, Shannon.
While this is happening, or actually just after this happens, Marvin and Lia, the both of you sit bolt upright in bed. Lia, you feel the eyes of your god watching you. You feel in your mind scripture verses. The one that keeps coming to your mind, the one that keeps playing through your head, is idle hands are the devil's plaything. And it's almost as if just you don't know if it's truly you or if it's what you were taught or if it's your childhood, but you feel the urge, the necessity to get up and to do something.
We're reorganizing the bookshelves.
Reorganizing the bookshelves.
They were ordered title alphabetically. Now we're doing author alphabetically.
Absolutely. Marvin.
Yeah.
You wake up and you see every piece of camera and recording equipment in your van blinking and flashing as if it's turned on its own.
What? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. But I'm just gonna grab the nearest thing and just see if I can turn it off or if it stays on.
If you turn it off, it turns off.
He just stumbles around to turn off everything. It's like
As you turn
bugs
everything
I'll
off-
look for tomorrow.
As you turn everything off, you get to your camera last. And when you try and turn it off, it blips back on. And that yellow static appears again.
I
And then the
forgot
static
about
goes
this
to
shit.
normal black and white.
But it's still static.
It's still static.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Tomorrow problem.
Fair enough.
No, he's gonna try and go. I'm gonna try and go back to sleep, but be like, no. If they're all turned on, that means there must be hacked or something. And just get back to like disassembling everything to see if there's a bug or anything in it, and then reassembling it and putting it away.
Absolutely sounds good.
This time, either with like if it's a camera type of equipment or listening equipment, like the bit that does the recording, either sound or video, is just gonna be covered. Because there's something
Yeah.
in my technology.
Yeah, of course. Shannon, with a 69 on your Cthulhu Mythos, or on your, not Cthulhu Mythos, sorry, on your psychology, you don't have any further information. Yes.
I'm gonna Cthulhu Mythos.
Yeah, go Cthulhu Mythos it.
Great.
Marvin,
Okay, that's a 4.
it's a 14?
No, it's a 14 we have to beat, where it's the...
Okay. Marvin, as you go to turn everything off and go to, cover up any cameras, any microphones, anything like that, you take one last look over at your camcorder, and then you watch as, or you hear, you watch as it turns off completely without you touching it.
I know you're watching me. I don't trust that you're actually off.
As you disassemble it, I need you to roll me technology. Lahn, with an 87, you unfortunately know nothing.
Because they just found out you can't push Cthulhu Mythos roll.
You can push a Cthulhu Mythos roll if you want.
It's not. Is it canon?
Are you sure you want to push a Cthulhu Mythos roll? Might be the better question.
I don't think it's letting me. It's giving me failure, regular success required.
I mean, I will let you push a Cthulhu Mythos roll. Just roll again.
Marvin, I need to state how proud I am at that 3-star success. That fucking rules. This man is a savant.
Marvin's gonna get some real information in a hot second.
This man has
someone write this shit down. I'm not.
Marvin, I love you.
Dude, I gotta figure out if I'm gonna push this. Do Marvin's thing. I'm gonna.
All right. Marvin, as you begin disassembling your camcorder, you get to the piece that Teddy made for you.
Yes.
And where this lens used to be ever so slightly yellow tinted, you see that part of it is turning colorless. Like ink dripped into water, like dust, like sediment kicked up in a lake. And then you feel a small pinch on your hand. Looking down, you see a small, what looks to be house centipede.
Do you guys bite?
They do bite. They do bite. They do bite.
Well, Marvin doesn't know that. Also, I didn't know that.
Yes, it do.
It's itty bitty. It's only about the size of a centimeter or so.
Why do you bite? I'm way too big to be eaten.
And
is it like attached to my finger, or if I were to turn my hand, it would fall?
If you tilt your hand, it holds on and it like scuttles up to whatever on top.
Okay. I probably have like some type of small container.
As you move to get out a small container,
Mm-hmm.
it scuttles off your hand and towards your driver's seat.
How fucking fast are you? Jesus Christ.
And it just sort of sits on top of your steering wheel.
I just got rid of my pen. I don't need a new one. Will you go in the glass? I just hold like a jam jar or something.
It scuttles down to sit on the stick shift.
I didn't say, can you get on the stick shift? I said, can you get in the glass?
And it scuttles down to sit on the D next to the stick shift.
To the D. What? I'm confused.
Would you like to roll psychology?
No, like, I'm confused about what D you mean.
Oh, so like there's the stick shift? Like the park, neutral, drive, reverse. It
Oh,
sits on
no,
drive.
I didn't mean like, I meant like, in my brain it's an actual gear shift, but like just the numbers.
Oh,
the
never
reverse.
mind. Then
So
it shifts to 1 then.
Sure. I didn't know there was another option of stick shift, but okay.
It sits on the 1.
You don't speak human, that's the issue. You do know there's a snowstorm, right? He's just gonna keep talking.
You do know there's a what? I didn't hear you.
A snowstorm.
And it just sort of circles around again. Circles the 1.
You know, people say weird shit's been going on. I haven't noticed any of it. You're the weirdest thing I've seen all day.
Marvin,
Okay.
is there a map in your car?
I'm sure... I'm sure, like, when you enter a state, there's probably, like, a highway network map or something that you can buy. So, that one, and maybe, like, a touristy, weirdly overly exaggerated one of, like, the closest tourist attraction.
You watch as the centipede crawls over to the touristy map and just sort of sits on top of it. and then crawls in between its pages.
This sounds like a way better idea than driving. What do you want? And I open the map.
As you open the map, you see that it's stuck its little mandibles in to a bit of the map that is kind of near to the lodge, but just a little bit further north, closer to like the Stonefellow's house. Marvin, how good are you at 3D space?
Okay, player me doesn't remember who the Stonefellows were again.
Scout, Betty, Alvin.
The dead people Teddy's been seeing.
Okay, sure.
The
I
owners of
don't
the-
know if Marvin knows Teddy's been seeing them, but like there's a house there that it's pointing to.
There's a fancy house. It's not on the house. It's a little bit away from the house.
It's a little bit away from that. Sure.
How good is Marvin at 3D space?
I don't know. What do I need to roll?
No,
Because
this
I'm
is solely
sure
a what do you think, Rose.
Marvin does like quite a bit of like crafty things. Like he's made some of his own clothes. He knows how to paint the car to like and have the corners work out well. So I would say probably like a 6.5, 7 out of 10.
You would know that this area is a residential neighborhood. That you have been to before. You don't know exactly who is there.
No, because I don't know where anyone lives, because
Yeah.
I just follow people. I just follow
You are
directions.
pretty confident that if you began driving in that direction, seeing the roads would help you figure out where you're going.
Can I see the roads? Like if I look outside the like front window, do I actually
it's
see
still
anything?
snowing. It is still
Yeah, I
snowing
know.
quite heavily.
But is it like yay distance or yay distance, or like I can see
It's like a good
like 100 yards?
5-10 meters.
That could be worse. Okay, now the question is Marvin insane enough to follow a bug?
Yeah.
But also he's sleeping. What time is it in the night?
I'm gonna say it's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Oh, it's still relative. Okay, fine. I guess he just took an early nap. He hasn't had dinner yet, probably. So, might as well go that way and see if there's like a burger shop nearby.
As soon as you begin getting into the driver's seat, you watch as the little bug moves up to sit on your dashboard, like behind your steering wheel.
Okay.
And as you start to
If
drive,
you-
you notice the first turn you get to, it skitters over to the left.
Alright. If you are like a government bug, they're so advanced. Holy shit. If not, this is magic, and I should probably be documenting this, but you blocked my fucking camera. Oh, does Marvin have like one of those tourist attraction? I
Yes,
have a
you
picture
still have the
camera
Bigfoot
from.
camera. You do
Yes,
still have
I'm
the
gonna
Bigfoot
take
camera.
a picture of the bug mainly because like
Yes.
sources.
Yes, you may. So,
Yes.
with that, may I jump back to Feather, or does Feather need a moment? Hi. Cool. Now that we've had their fun time, we're back to Teddy and the dog.
Uh-huh. Teddy's been feeling these rather annoying urges to craft for a long time. I personally would describe it as akin to chronic pain.
Yeah.
You always feel it, it's always there, but sometimes you can distract yourself from it, and that's really, really nice. But so now Teddy's in this dubio where he knows that the world here values art, and he knows that his art is also valued. It's a special connection to him and Solano, but also other people. He's made a bunch of things for Thea, so it's not just always awful, but also it's always there, and it's always very painful. And at this point, Teddy will have to choose between the devil you know or the devil you don't. And then what do you choose? And that's really difficult. But he will slowly start drinking a little bit more from the bucket.
Teddy, I would like you to make me a power roll.
Yeah.
So welcome to Teddy's ayahuasca trip. This is a joke.
3 stars.
And he's finding himself.
Teddy. All right, Teddy.
His ego is about to die so hard.
Yeah.
Teddy, you
Yeah.
take your first sip from this bucket. It is freezing cold. I cannot stress enough how cold this water is. However, the first swallow you take, that itch under your hands is cut by half. And as you go to take a second sip, you feel almost as if on instinct, like adrenaline shooting through your body. You feel it try and push forward and try and become even stronger in you. And you're able to just, you don't ignore it. You never ignore it. But you're able to work past it. And you take another sip, and another sip, and another sip, and every single swallow of this well water you take, that panic, that intense need to create before it's gone from you forever, gets smaller and smaller and smaller, until for the first time in your life, after finishing that bucket, for the first time in your life, your brain and your hands are quiet. You hear the singing ever so slightly, and then it ends. If you strain, you know that it's still there, you know that you can still hear it. But it's not constant. It's not like that itch in your hands. And as you finish, I have to fight off the slight, brain freeze from drinking freezing water.
Only a slight brain freeze.
That dog is sitting there in front of you. And he comes back over to you. And he sits in a heel right next to your leg.
I pat him on his head again.
He sort of pushes up into you slightly. And then he begins to walk out of the well house.
I follow out of the well house. I close the door.
You watch as the dog turns and begins to walk back towards the woods. He doesn't seem to be waiting for you. He doesn't seem to be watching for you to follow him.
I go back inside to Theo.
Yeah. Marvin,
Yes.
you have realized at this point that this bug is leading you towards Teddy's house.
Weird.
Teddy, are you alright?
How do you know Teddy?
The bug does not respond. The bug is a bug.
It doesn't matter. Marvin
Yeah.
verbalizing his thoughts.
Something really weird has happened, and I think I'm doing really good.
I was going to say, you seem a bit more clear? Lucid.
I feel in control.
Good. What was out
There-
there?
A dog came from the woods, and it pointed me to the well house, and it wanted me to drink an entire bucket of water. This sounds really weird. I know.
To be fair, you have only had, 5 cups of fluid today.
Yeah. And so I drank an entire bucket of well water, and now I don't feel the urge to create at all anymore.
At all.
I try to test it out, but not by doing anything, but by really returning to the body, to the hands.
It's not there. You still have the, like, knowledge of how to create. You still have the theory of what to do. But you don't have the urge. And it's also not like writer's block. It's just sort of a pure ambivalence.
Mm-hmm.
The only other time you felt like this was in the mines.
It's completely gone.
Fascinating. I suppose that's good. I know it bothers you a lot. Marvin, by this point, you have pulled into Teddy's driveway.
Can I psychology Theo?
Yeah, of course.
That's another 3-star success.
That's a wife guy.
To be fair, this
That's
is
a
your wife.
real wife guy.
Wife Understander has logged on.
Teddy, you know that Thea is looking at you with a little bit of concern. But you can tell that this concern is from, what if this is temporary? What if whenever this is done, what if this is... Like, what if those urges come back so strong that you can't stop them?
Mm-hmm.
She genuinely feels happy for you that you're not dealing with this anymore, but she is a little bit concerned about, like, will this wear off? What comes next? Are you still going to be in control the next time this starts to happen? It's, like you described it earlier, it's the devil you know versus the devil you don't. This is Thea's devil she doesn't know.
I give her a hug and I try to comfort her.
She gives you a hug. She hugs you back so much, and you feel that she starts crying a little bit.
Me too.
Marvin, you were in Teddy's driveway.
I will collect the bug, see if it will get on my hand, and I will just knock on the door with a hey, crazy story.
Marvin, it will in fact actually just crawl into the jar that you offered it earlier.
Oh, amazing. And now it won't bite me.
Hey, Petty Thea, do you want a centipede?
Thank you.
Marvin?
Knock, knock. Yeah, hi. Sorry
You
to
see
bother
that Teddy
you.
and Thea have both been crying.
I am so sorry to interrupt.
Are you alright?
Before we proceed, Rose, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is the cap with little air holes on the jar, or is the jar open?
My hand's on the jar. Like, great. I'm gonna sound insane. I know.
Hold on.
However, that
Hang
happens
on.
multiple times.
Quick pause. Magnolia, did you decide if you were going to push the Cthulhu Mythos roll?
You know what? Fuck it, sure.
Fuck, okay.
Oh god.
I know something's gonna fucking happen with this bug. I just fucking.
Oh my
I don't have time to
God.
worry about Lahn. I'm just worried about them.
Oh no.
I'm not worried about Lahn.
Can't look at anything under 80.
Alright, Lahn.
Oh my god.
Alright, Lahn, we'll get back to that in a second.
Fuck.
Actually, no, we'll get back to that now.
Oh god.
Lahn. Oh, Lahn. You feel that presence that you've grown used to, that you've grown accustomed to. You realize that it's not there. And with it, you have the worst case of writer's block you have ever experienced. just gone. Like breath on a mirror.
I don't know if this happens like right now because I don't like really know what I don't think she'll be writing right now.
It's just information. Don't worry about it.
Okay, noted.
Marvin.
Noted.
Yes.
Uh,
No.
Sorry. Come inside. Don't stand on the cold porch.
I am so sorry that every time we've had a chance to meet, shit's been going bad, or I've been very rude without meaning to. I promise it's not intentional.
No, you're not being rude, honey. Just get inside. It's cold. Close the door.
Yes, ma'am. I have my hands kind of full.
What is that
Okay,
a bug?
I close the door behind him.
okay. I'm gonna stand and say that happens a lot. I promise this is like more sane than most things. There was a bug in my camera. Like a physical bug, Luke. And then I show the little jar. And it bit me. And then it told me by moving to come here. And now I'm here. And it seems very concerned and I'm confused.
Teddy, you are going to get a slight glance from Thea. Just like a, is this real? I would like confirmation from my husband, who has also been saying strange things.
Well, kidding.
Okay, this is peculiar. I give a little shoulders up to Thea, like.
All right.
I would also like to Cthulhu Mythos.
Go Cthulhu Mythos. Go roll Cthulhu Mythos. All right. Marvin.
Marvin won't intentionally be thinking about it, but could I just also try?
Yeah, please try.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Why is it bad? Why are you swearing like you just fumbled?
I'm comfortably failing, so that's to be expected.
Teddy.
Hey, you didn't push.
Teddy's on a roll today.
Teddy, you've seen a bug like this before. You've actually seen this bug before.
Uh-huh.
At the tech store.
Oh, he knows the bug.
You know the bug. You know why the bug was in the camera.
Do I have any clue why the bug is here?
It was in. Okay, so I woke up, and then all my equipment was on, and it shouldn't be on, so I turned it off. And then my camera was being weird, so I had to disassemble the camera. And then there was a bug, and it bit me. And I'm gonna put like the thing on like a ledge, and then show that I actually have like a tiny little bite mark, and then I grab the thing again.
Okay, hold on. Teddy.
And now I'm here.
1 second. And Thea goes to the kitchen. You see that she comes back with the first aid kit and a Tupperware that looks like it's got like steam holes in the lid. Put the bug in here.
You're gonna behave. And then
She puts the lid on.
Thank you.
Alright, now give me your hand. I'm gonna make sure that that's treated. This will sting a little bit.
It's nothing. But yes, ma'am.
Good.
So, Teddy, you get the feeling, you get the sense that again, almost adrenaline shot of creative energy that happened after you took the first sip might be connected to the bug showing back up. You don't know how, you don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that the bug led Marvin here, around about maybe the same time that the weird things with you was going on, like, it feels like it's connected.
Yeah. Do I have any idea of this? Maybe I asked that last time already. Do I have any idea if this bug is related to the other bug? The bugs from our pastor?
No. You actually
not-
notice that this is a completely different species of bug, completely different coloration of bug. The only time you've seen a bug that looked remotely like this was in the technology store. The one that was going into and out of the projectors.
Wasn't there also a bug on the chip I ate the first time?
Yes. But I don't think
Like,
Teddy
Marvin
saw that
didn't-
one.
Marvin also didn't see it, but would that have been the same bug? I'm not allowed to know.
Marvin,
It means yes.
I think that this is a weird bug.
Yeah, no shit. It understands English, even if it doesn't talk back.
Yeah, it's to the extent that I think this might be a cryptid. I think you may have just caught a cryptid.
No, cryptids are like weird. This is a bug. It's a smart bug. I'll give you that, but it's a bug. Look
No, a cryptid is
at it. It's
simply
adorable. And by
the definition of a cryptid is simply a creature that we've not discovered and that we don't believe exists. And this is a bug that has not yet been discovered and that I do not believe to exist. I think this is.
Since when are you an expert on bugs? Oh no, do I need to go to read a book on bugs?
We have a wonderful library in the city.
Yeah, but you know how slow a reader I am?
There's pictures in biology books.
Theo just gives you a little squeeze on the arm.
Also, if you recruit Lahn or Shannon, they will definitely help you find a bug.
Yeah, but I got the bug.
Making some crazy assumptions here. Ignore me.
The two reporters will absolutely help you find a bug. The two reporters in unison, don't sign me up for this.
Why are you putting that on me? The two reporters trying to smash.
Because you're both nerds and you're lesbians. Lesbians love bugs.
That's not necessarily true. I don't think we can assume that. That is not a nature kid. That is oh.
We are putting Thea through so much today.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Theo is simply existing.
You guys having
In
a
any
fucking weird
case.
one.
The bug wanted me here. I'm here. What's going on that I need to be here? Or can
The
I go
bug
back
just sort
to
of
bed?
walks as close to Teddy as it can get in the Tupperware.
Yeah, I figured. This is his house. I figured I need to be near Teddy, but you don't speak English, and Teddy doesn't know what's going on.
Can I psychology the worm?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you still psychology me if I was a worm?
Of course I would psychology you if you were a worm.
Oh,
Damn.
that was almost a 90, but that was a 2-star
Uh-oh.
success.
With an 18, this worm seems to be concerned about you.
A worm?
It also seems to be like, of course I can't talk, I'm a worm.
Eddie better get cracked on a fucking terrarium.
It just looks at him over its worm shoulder with just big, doughy, weepy eyes.
Wait, you said it's a centipede, right?
It's a centipede.
I did say it was a centipede, yeah.
Are the limbs long enough to cross like ours?
Just the front two.
50 pairs of arms.
How did you figure out that the worm wanted you to get here?
It crawled onto the steering wheel, and then onto the stick shift, and then onto the map, and it pointed me in this direction. And then it actually went like, and I was driving, and it wanted me to go left. It went to the left. Well, it's right. My left.
We could try to get
That's
it.
left. Sure.
We could try to get it a book.
Theodore, please do not let the bug loose in our house.
Okay, you're so right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. If you want to take a book with you and do this outside, I'm completely okay with that.
Can we do it in the van?
Sure. It's a mess there, but sure.
The absolute boys' night of it
I'll
all.
make
I
you
don't have
some
a
hot
book.
chocolate.
Do you have like a book of common words, or like at this point are you like one of
We have a
the boards with the letters and the thing?
I have a dictionary, I don't have a Ouija board, I'm sorry.
That's what it's called. I need to get me one of those.
I do have a Leapfrog Learn to Read book. I've just activated the sleeper agent inside of Sunny K.
Honestly, I think that would be better because there's a lot of words and I don't know most of them.
I'll get you.
She's got a speaking spell.
Yeah, it's speaking. It's one of the ones that has like the big old cassette tapes, and then they're like.
I just like years of working with and babysitting small children. You are activating the pediatric capacity, the babysitter capacity, the general child care capacity. You're activating all of it. You're hitting all the high notes.
Thea sort of walks off to the side. You see that her library bag is hanging up, and she pulls out this like. Hang on, I have to look up what this thing looks like so I know how to describe it. Give me a second. Oh, hi, Mr. House. That's not the webpage I wanted.
Showing our ass on camera, are we?
I needed to look up his special stats to settle an argument. Don't worry about it. No, I want one of the
I think
gold
I know
ones.
who
want one of the
won.
blue ones. Here we go. So I'm going to try and show this image. But it's basically like a little keyboard with a tiny little screen that like flips open so it looks a little bit like a DS, but it's got a full-size keyboard on the bottom. And this one is set up to make fairy tales, to read you fairy tales.
Oh, they used to make Android phones and like
And it's
Blackberry.
It's beat up and it's scratched and like there's a stylus with it, but the like string to the stylus is broken and tied back together. And she goes, "All right, here you go. Don't break it. This is the library's."
You are a magical person just taking this so well.
I
come into your house like, what? Okay. I can see why you love her. She's amazing. Thank you for being nice. I won't break the thing.
Thank you. I'll bring out some hot cocoa in a minute.
I love you. See you.
I love you too. And she just kisses
And
you on the
Marvin
cheek
mumbles,
before she
"I
goes
love
back
me
inside.
Okay, so we're gonna let a bug loose on another piece of technology. This can only go well.
This could only go well.
I have a question for you. Because we are getting to the end of our session.
Yeah.
Shall we wrap this up for tonight and have the 5 of you partake in this activity next time?
Sure.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Then
I kind of.
Wait, but everyone else is gonna have opinions on the bug on the keyboard?
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I kind of want to leave it to just Teddy and Marvin because I feel like if Lahn has to see this bug for both natural and supernatural reasons, she's not going to be fucking with it. She's not going to be having it.
Yeah, maybe this is a quick 10-minute boys' night activity.
Lahn boys, I remember what happened last time.
Well, that is how it ended up on her hand for her to lick it.
Marvin's the motion keyboard bug.
All right, then before we do boys' night, I would like to take a little bit of a break because I know that Sunny K has to leave us here pretty soon.
I do.
So
We could also do this next week, like as the start.
Yeah, could this be how we open next week? Is that
We
okay?
can do that. We can absolutely do that. I will then end off with one slight last scene as you two get into the car to do boys' night with a bug. Boys and Bugs night.
B&B.
Well, this is the bug brother.
Lahn, you eventually get some sleep tonight.
I'm surprised.
You find yourself sitting on the edge of the lake. It is sunset. Only the tiniest peak of the sun above the horizon. It is freezing. The lake is frozen over. There is nothing behind you. Your journal and your pen are absent. As is your inspiration.
It's gonna turn around.
You see in front of you a golden chain. Necklace. No. Yes, a golden chain of a necklace. And you see that hanging from it is a pendant in the shape of a pen. Dusty, dull. It looks like the gold plating is rubbing off to reveal rust underneath. Or maybe it's resting on top.
That is strange. I don't know if I can metagame this. This is metagame, right? Because I know actual gold doesn't rust.
Correct. Actual gold does not rust.
Yeah, no, it is a deeply inert substance. How big is the pendant bit?
It's like itty bitty. It's like a Pandora charm.
Oh, okay, understood. It's the perfect frame of reference. Thank you. My mother was very into those for a couple years.
I just pulled that out of nowhere.
No, she loves them little shits. She's gonna necklace. You said, or
Necklace.
Yeah.
Can be a bracelet if Lahn is a bracelet person.
I was gonna say she's gonna wrap it twice, or well, okay, it's Lahn 3 times around her wrist.
Lahn has a bracelet now.
And is it just her alone on this lake? No co-op, no poor drowning blonde woman, no anything?
Correct. And the moment you pick up that bracelet and wrap it around your wrist, you stop dreaming. You don't wake up immediately. You just sleep. By the time you wake up in the morning, this dream is barely a memory. But you see that around your wrist you have this bracelet.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Does it feel warm? Or is
It feels like it's supposed to be.
Is it just... I guess, since I don't know if this would be, a character decision or just, something I had to ask you. Is it, just been a bit colder for her after that, brief, I suppose, hot flash?
It's not necessarily that it's been colder. It's more that you no longer feel like whatever that thing is that's taken an interest in you, you almost feel like it's not there anymore. For whatever reason, you're hidden from it or it can't find you.
Okay, noted. Lahn's going to wake up in the morning and try, I think probably earlier than usual, and try to write, and I don't know how it's going to go.
Well, we'll let you try and write tomorrow, so.
Yay.
That's all for our session today. I would like to open up the floor to all of my lovely, lovely players if they want to do any shout-outs tonight.
May I do the plugs?
Go ahead.
There are several families all over the Midwest, especially in Minnesota, who are experiencing the fallout of ICE operations here. There was really great news that many of the agents are going to withdraw from city limits and from the surrounding suburbs, which is a huge relief. But for the time being, ICE is still here and they're still operating in Minneapolis. Here being the nation of the United States. So there are needs for people to keep their heads on a swivel. Every single state should have access to the Immigration Defense Network and the ACLU, which do legal counsel for those who are in need. So I've heard from friends in the Twin Cities area, if folks are taken by ICE and then need legal counsel, they're not automatically provided that legal counsel. So organizations like MIRAC, Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee, Unidos Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota, Communities Organizing Latina Power and Action, COPAL, COPAL, and other like rapid response funds are doing a lot of help for paying for bond, paying for legal services, paying for other necessities that folks need during this time. As always, Project Second Harvest Heartland helps individuals who are affected by things like snap cuts or people who are unable to leave their house for whatever reason, whether it's because somebody has been taken or because they are afraid somebody will be taken. So those are great organizations to support. And also, as always, the Palestine Children's Release Fund, the PCRF, and Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders. If you like the music in this, you can find it at heysunnyk.bandcamp.com.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yeah.
Oh, Feather's got something.
I don't want to steal Rose's bit, so feel free to do one after I've done mine. Animal shelters where you can adopt animals are really cool, and a lot of animals are in need of a loving owner and someone who takes care of them. And it can be really cool if you have time and energy and the desire to help an animal in a shelter. I think that's really cool.
Well, now I'm gonna be grumpy because I was literally gonna shout out like the concept of pets and how Marvin keeps getting settled with creatures.
I don't know. I like playing animals in role-playing games. I think it's fun.
Actually, I will steal Rose's bit and call it something not necessarily positive, but a little bit funny. In recent news, I think this might just be like a brief clerical thing because Congress wasn't in session. The Department of Homeland Security has, as of right now, run out of funding, and also there have been whispers that the ICE agents are not getting those 50K bonuses. So shout out to calling people brokey is what I'm gonna say. Shout out to telling the worst person you're gonna see in your day to get their paper up.
So, with all of that said,
very
unless
good.
Rose or May have something.
I mean, I'll always shout out our very lovely artist, which I take a look at anytime I try to draw one of our characters. We have our lovely portraits from Rando's art, because I have to. Here's my trial of a dog. There we go.
Bubby!
I had to look up what a golden retriever looked like again. Anyway.
Look, that dog just really wants Teddy to stay hydrated, okay?
Yep.
Helpful dog.
Just a lot.
Shout out to staying hydrated.
Shout out to
Not
staying
staying
hydrated.
hydrated.
Don't
I also
drink.
got another thing
Yeah.
because I literally just got handed a freshly baked cookie, and I would like to shout out like homemade snacks. I love them. I made so many things today, and most of them are in the freezer for a later date.
Nice.
But yes, just put love in everything you do, and then you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yay.
You know who puts love into everything they do?
Please, RPG.
Sure. Yeah. Shout out to our wonderful DM. You can find his the old VODs on Twitch, but also on YouTube on I'm sorry, I forgot you. I forget your
Yeah,
handle.
You gotta plug yourself now, but
It's okay.
He's a really, really good DM. He's a really great friend. I always feel really grateful that I get to be in these games. And I know he puts a lot of effort in, and I think you can also all see that.
I love you so much.
as someone who wants to learn how to GM, I take so much inspiration and then also so much caution to not be so fucking cryptic.
That's fair.
How dare?
That is my personal white whale. I know that I'm very cryptic, and if I need to be less cryptic, I need my players to tell me to be less cryptic.
Well, very fair.
No,
You're
I'm
definitely
not
not
good.
cryptic when you're playing. You're a great player. You make a hell of a twink, is what I'll say. You know.
Lived experience.
I don't know if I
I
go
knew
that
that
far.
would kill 2 people in the chat. I'm so glad that landed. So, yes, like Feather said, you can follow me here on Twitch at Nalise, or over on YouTube, you can catch all of our old VODs at Nalise RPG. I actually saw one of my old YouTube videos show up on somebody else's feed recently, and I kind of went, oh, I've not put one out in a while. So, we'll see if that changes anytime soon or not. You can also follow us on Patreon or Ko-fi, both at Nalise. Pretty soon I will have the next schedule up there. I just need my players to fill in their lovely availabilities, please. And then that will go up on there so you can figure out when we will be live.
Where's it? Yes, you said something in the chat that I think you're gonna forget to say, so I'm gonna say it. If you're watching this on YouTube, in like the description, there's gonna be links to a whole bunch of, I don't know all these abbreviations, but a whole lot of places that like could use money.
Currently there are links in the last video to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, to the Immigrant Defense Network, and to, I think, what's the other one?
COPAL.
Thank you, and to Copal. I hope to have those in the description of this one as well. I might end up adding another one or switching one of them out. We'll see what happens when it goes up. If you do have extra money, if you have the little bit of availability to give, please give it to places like this before you give it to me. I would love to be able to keep doing, the stream long term. However, I can also do this for fun because I have a full-time job. The people who would get your money if you donate to these locations, they need it a lot more than I do. So take care of yourself first, take care of these lovely places second, and then after that, I'd appreciate it, but no pressure. So, all of that being said, I'm going to send us to our outro now. Teddy did not go to the mines today, but I think Teddy got something else that is very interesting, so.
I ate the mines.
You ate the mines. So.
I ate them all.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you to my lovely players for playing today. I hope your rolls are good, I hope your games go well, and I hope you'll catch us. I can't speak, and I hope you'll catch us again once more with feeling. See y'all.
They call him Minecraft Davieson.
Oh, give me a house of deep and black loam, where the knock deer and jackalope graze, where often is heard both a prayer and a curse, and the sky weaves the black and red rain. Home, home by the grave, where the bones of the ancestors lay, where here is interred mankind's final kind word, and the sky weaves the black